Hey everyone, welcome back to my UGC NET Criminology lecture series. Today we are going to learn containment theory. When we talk about why people commit crimes, many theories say it is because of society, poverty or bad company. But containment theory given by Walter C. Reckless gives a slightly different idea. It says that every person faces pressure to do wrong things, but at the same time there are forces that stop them from doing those things. Crime happens when these controlling forces become weak. In simple words, it is not just about pressure, it is about how well a person can control themselves. Think of it like this. Every individual is standing between two sides. One side pushes them towards crime and the other side pulls them away from crime. If the control on the good side is strong, the person stays away from crime. If it is weak, the person may give in. Reckless explained this control using two important ideas: inner containment and outer containment. Inner containment means the control that comes from inside a person. It includes things like self-control, strong values, consciousness, sense of right and wrong, and a positive mindset. For example, imagine a student who is struggling in exams and gets a chance to cheat. The pressure is there, but if the student has strong inner values like honesty and self-respect, they will not cheat. Even though the opportunity exists, their inner control stops them. So here, crime is prevented because of inner containment. Outer containment, on the other hand, comes from outside the person. It includes family rules, school discipline, laws, social expectations, and fear of punishment. For example, a teenager may feel like stealing something because their friends are doing it. But if their parents are strict, their school has strong rules, and they know there are legal consequences, they may stop themselves. So even if inner control is not very strong, outer control can still prevent crime. To understand this better, let's take a simple example. Imagine two boys living in the same area where crime is so common. Both see drugs, violence, and bad influences around them. But one boy has supportive parents, good guidance, and believes in himself. The other boy has no guidance, feels ignored, and has low confidence. According to containment theory, the first boy has strong inner and outer containment, so he avoids crime. The second boy lacks both, so he is more likely to get involved in crime. This shows that the situation may be the same, but the outcome is different because of containment. Another important idea in this theory is self-image. If a person thinks of themselves as a good and responsible person, they will try to behave in that way. For example, if someone believes, "I am an honest person," they will avoid cheating or stealing because it does not match their identity. But if someone already thinks, "I am a bad person," or society treats them like a criminal, then their inner control becomes weak and they may actually start behaving that way. Reckless also talked about push and pull factors. Push factors are internal pressures like stress, anger, frustration, or personal problems. Pull factors are external attractions like bad friends, easy opportunities to commit crime, or influence from media. For example, a person may feel frustrated because they don't have a job. That comes under push factor, and at the same time their friends may encourage them to do illegal activities, which is pull factor. If their inner and outer containment are weak, they may choose crime. Let's look at the modern example. Suppose a student knows how to hack computers. They realize they can easily access someone's bank details. This is a strong temptation. If the student does not have strong moral values, that is inner containment, and also feels that they won't get caught, that is weak outer containment, they may do it. But if they understand that it is wrong and fear legal punishment, they will control themselves. Containment theory is very useful in understanding juvenile delinquency. Teenagers go through a lot of confusion, peer pressure, and emotional changes. At this stage, their inner control is still developing, so they depend more on outer control like parents, teachers, and society. If both these controls fail, teenagers are more likely to get involved in crime. That is why strong parenting and education are very important at this stage. However, this theory has also some limitation. It focuses more on individual control and does not fully explain big social problems like poverty or inequality. Not everyone gets strong family support or a good environment. Also, things like self-control or inner strength are difficult to measure because they are different for every person. Even with these limitations, containment theory is important because it gives a balanced view. It tells us that crime is not caused only by society or only by the individual. It is a combination of both. It also teaches us that if we build strong values in individuals and create a supportive environment, crime can be reduced. To conclude, containment theory gives us a simple but powerful message. Everyone faces pressure to do wrong things, but what matters is how strong their control is. If a person has strong inner values and a supportive environment, they can resist even strong temptation. But if both controls are weak, even small pressure can lead to crime. If you understood this theory well, please subscribe my channel and share this video with your fellow aspirants, and don't forget to answer the practice questions which are given in the comment below.